Welcome back, friends. Today we're going to be continuing our playthrough of Asylum, episode 8, I believe. Like every other game on this channel, I'm going in 100% blind. I've seen no gameplay of it, and I've seen no videos of it. Last time we left off, we met Bertrand. We got a lot of lore drops. We found out that the music box that he likes, which he needs to draw with the red crayon, which we have. Oh, those are all lit up. That's new. We'll look at that in a second. Items. Oh, we don't have it. We already gave it him. So we gave him the red crayon. And we need the music box. And we saw that his roommate, Hodgson, had broken the music box. He had ripped off the crank for it and swallowed it. So I assume we need to do a... I assume one of his body is one of the ones in the morgue, and we need to cut him open and get the music key, the music crank, and we need to find the box. I don't know where the box is, but we'll figure it out. Let's see what all this is, though. Tasks. Oh, here we go. Find Hodgson's body. According to a record in the rehab section, Bertrand's cellmate was someone called Hodgson, who had passed away under tragic circumstances. I assume he's in the morgue, because there is an option to... Because we can look through all the morgue coolers, and then also there is a control in which to take things out of the morgue. So I assume his body's in one of those. Topics. Strange machine on second floor. In my vision, Bertrand seemed to react to a nursery rhyme from a music box. Perhaps I'm able to trigger another reaction from it if I'm able to play that tune again. Yes. Okay. So these are all things that we kind of knew already, but we just... That didn't deserve my... Rumors did not deserve my... Okay, so I guess that's just to ask other people about. Okay, people. Hodgson. Here we go. Hodgson was another patient from Group E and Bertrand's cellmate. Okay. So these are all things that we knew already. All right. If I remember correctly, I searched everything in here already. So let's leave. What direction did I come from? Psychiatry, operating room, hydrotherapy. Did I come from this direction? I don't know. Let's see what's over here. I think I did. I think I came from this direction. Let's double check. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Oh, Dr. Scherber with the pregnant woman in the game room. Okay. Record book updated. Okay, that was an interesting... So did I go through all the rooms in here already? Psychiatry, operating rooms, hydro. So that's hydrotherapy. What was this room right here? Unfortunately, the door wouldn't budge. Okay. This panel was too worn out. Oh, this is the strange machine room. The one I'm gonna have to do like a brain biopsy or something. Yeah. I don't know who I have to do a brain biopsy on, but that's where I'd do it. Alright, here's the operating room. I don't remember this room. Did I skip past this room? Okay, interesting. I guess I missed it. I was too excited to get to the hydrotherapy room. What's this? I didn't think that they could receive patients in this room. At least not until the bed was fixed. Okay. The lamp didn't even have a light bulb. Maybe I have been in here. I don't remember. You guys know me and my memory. Garbage all around the bed. It didn't look very hygienic. What's that? The medical appliance bore marks of some enduring pain. Oh god, that's a mouth guard. Jesus. Empty. The drawer in this room seemed to have been emptied long ago. Sedative. Hello. The bottle was now open. There was still some liquid left inside. Do I have... Syringe was now filled with sedative. Oh, very... Okay, that was by chance. Fantastic. Destroyed. No more radiographs could be placed. Sedative. Who would I give the sedative to? Who would I give the sedative to? This lamp was barely held by one of its wires. So you can let your fall apart in a minute. And I saw that already. I mean, there's only 3 people. Like, obviously I'm not going to give it to Julia. Obviously, I'm not going to give it to Bruno. There's Lenny. There's Bertrand. Hodgson is dead. And there is the crazy guy in the lower, in the demon tunnels or whatever. Oh, that's probably who I give it to. I probably give it to him because he has the music box. That's why I thought he was Bertrand. He has the music box. So that's where I need to get the music box. I need to get the music box from him. And then I need to do a surgery on Hodgson to get the key. Alright, we have a bunch to read here. Let's figure out what this says. This is number 8. Breakthroughs in experimental surgery. It is widely acknowledged that Dr. Hanwell was the architect of many novel medical procedures, as he championed technological advancements for treating his patients. A noteworthy example was this. The whole screen is like slowly floating up and down and making it very difficult to read. A noteworthy example of this was... Is there a way to stop that? Jesus. It's driving me crazy. A noteworthy example of this was his development of a new automated machine that could extract brain tissue samples quickly and without incisions. Right. According to studies conducted by Hanwell Mental Institute, many patients suffer serious mental illnesses, SMI, that are caused by brain tumors, which must be treated with surgery. With a large and expected caseload of SMI patients, Dr. Hanwell felt the need to devise a system that facilitated the tumor detection process more efficiently than previous methods. Okay. Interesting. In Hanwell's time, the most widely used process for obtaining samples of brain tissue typically required a great deal of time and required 3 to 4 surgeons per patient to perform the craniotomy and extract the tissue. Precious time was also needed to seal the large incision in the cranium. To expedite this procedure, Dr. Hanwell devised the stereotactic transorbital brain biopsy equipment, STRABBE, a wondrous machine capable of extracting a brain tissue sample through an eye socket, thus avoiding the need for craniotomy altogether. A doctor could simply input the coordinates of the tumor's suspected location, and the STR-STRAB could complete a complex stereotactic procedure using a sample extraction needle attached to a movable arc. This queer invention led to controversy. Some scientists and surgeons believed that using such a machine would increase the possibility of brain hemorrhage, as its accuracy was questionable. Dr. Hanwell dismissed these opinions as uninformed, stating that the targeting mechanism of the machine was based on the most detailed brain atlas of the time, and the Straub was manufactured by the most trusted and reputable professionals. Interesting. Very interesting. So was that this machine right here? Or was that the machine in the other room? I mean, it could be either one. I think it might be this one. Because it has an arc arm that they were talking about. Yeah. Huh. Interesting. I can't believe I missed this whole room. I'm glad I did it because I needed that sedative. If I didn't see that, I would have been wandering around again for another couple hours. Okay. I was in here already. I went the wrong direction. Okay, I went to those two. And then this... That's right, I remember this room. Yeah, we did everything in here we could. Right? Yeah. Yep. Age 43, yep. Will Hodgson, this is how I know he died. Right, so I'm done in here. What was this again? Hey, look, it's Will Hodgson. Rehabilitation process. Yeah, I remember this. Okay. Leonard, Will, Jonas Crawford, Rebecca Beers. Rebecca Beers, I'm assuming that she's the pregnant woman. Who's Jonas Crawford, though? Is that me? Am I Jonas Crawford? I still don't know who I am in all of these. And I don't remember that name. This is where I came from, right? Yes, this is where Leonard was blocking the way for a while. So let's go back the other direction. Let's go down to the end of the hall and make a right. Step, step, step. Step, step, step. Shake your booty. Shake your booty. Instead of shake, shake, shake. Okay. I can definitely go that way. And that'll probably let me look at there. But let's see what's over here first. The door seemed to be locked from the other side. No way to proceed. And what's this? Oh. Okay, I didn't expect this. Do I want to go this way? I want to look at the map first. I feel like I'm already making a lot of progress this episode. That makes me happy. Okay, so I am here. So wait, what? Where's that room? So if I come through here, right, coming down, and I make a right, I am here. I'm standing here in front of this. If I make a left, it's to the female hospital wing that I cannot get to. That's where the door was blocked up and locked. What was that curved room? That should be right here. But it's not on the map. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Why doesn't it exist? Is that part of the renovations that never got added? All right, let's see what's through here. What is this? Okay, that's where I thought I'd be. There. Let's see what this stuff is. The whole fascinating structure of the building could be appreciated from this spot. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't really see through there. A section from the roof below was visible from this spot. I heard something. Please don't scare me. Is that room? Hallway right there? What's this? Oh no. Oh, okay, this is... What an astonishing view. Even during the gloomy night, the sky looked as if it was hand-painted. It is awesome. That is beautiful. I want to live in a mental institution. Oh, what's this? Oh, interesting. Oh, a valve. Here we go. Here we go. Nice. Okay, let's take that back. I need to use it again later. Yeah, I want to see what that is. It was difficult to see anything outside with all the dust. Right. And this is upstairs, where Julia doesn't want me to be. Let's go back. Because I don't want to walk out in front of Julia. Let's go see where that other direction takes it. Is that this area? No, this is different. What is this? Huh. No, this is this. Okay. So what is the point of this, like, extra curved spot that isn't on the map? Is this just like a... Such a pity the window wouldn't allow me to see anything outside. What is the point of this hallway? Just looks cool, I guess. Yeah, there's nothing in here. Oh, let's go back. It's interesting that it's like just an extra spot with nothing to do. And there's no, there's no mention of it on the map at all. It's very interesting. I don't know, almost feels like an afterthought of some kind. What was this one? That's right. This was the outside. So what's across here? Let's find out. Several pipes adorn the wall, and in a somewhat grotesque way. Really grotesque? Oh, that's kind of nice. The contrast between Institute and the sky was striking. Confinement and freedom in the same view. Is this the other side of the... Yeah, it is. Okay. So this is the outside external wall. Yeah, okay, it says it right there. External walkway. And down here is where Julia is. What is this? There's like a curved doorway that goes... A curved walkway that goes from here to here. It's not on the map. It's weird. There's nothing over here though, right? This is just the other side of... Yeah. The Forbidden Zone. Let's not scare Julia though. Another window that could have used some cleaning. This door seemed to be locked from the other side. No way to proceed. Okay, so I assume that I have to... So there's two things I have to do. I have to get the music box and I have to get the key. And when I do those two things, then Bertrand will use, I assume, use his crayon. It was going to be a long night. I kind of want to go to... You know, let's save real quick. I want to see what happens. When we go down in front of Julia. I had no idea how to turn them on. Otherwise, I'd certainly have tried. Oh, and if I remember, last time we spoke to Julia, she babbled some crazy shit at us, right? Let's see what she has to say.
Hi, Julia. I forgot to ask you something.
Alright, let's, ooh, items. What's this about? Syringe with sedative.
So here's a...
Be careful with that.
Don't worry. It's just...
Get that out of my face, please.
Why did I pull it out and start waving it in front of her face? Look at this! It's a needle filled with sedative. Perfect thing to do to a woman working in a mental institution practically alone in the middle of the night. I'm not crazy or intimidating or anything.
I have nothing else to say about.
Fine by me.
Oh, you know what we do need to ask her about? My condition.
I don't think we have anything else to discuss.
Oh.
Thank you for being considerate. There's so much I need to do.
You got it, Julia. Okay, let's do nursery rhyme.
I don't think we have anything.
Nope.
Thank you for being...
Strange machine.
I have
Oh,
nothing else
oops, I clicked the wrong
Fine
one.
by me.
Alright, strange machine.
There's a strange contraption in a surgery room.
Oh, why did I do that? Now she knows I was on the second floor.
Aren't the surgery rooms upstairs?
Yes?
Yes.
You were not supposed to go upstairs.
Oops.
I heard there's a strange contraption upstairs.
Oh.
Okay, then stay away.
That was amazing. Rumors.
I've been learning about the early history of this institute. Quite unpleasant things.
Ooh, the way he said that was creepy. I've been learning about the early history of this institute. Quite unpleasant things.
Yes, apparently it was a troubled time back then. There was some kind of situation going on between the employees and directors. Disagreements, I think, which devolved into a sort of debacle. It was all over the news back then.
Maybe it had something to do with the alleged abuse of patients.
The way he's asking these questions feels weird.
Abuse? Nah, but I couldn't say either since I'm new here. I do believe those were wild rumors, though. Nothing was ever confirmed, and it could have been that staff members who were displeased with the management had spread lies to the newspapers.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Underpaid people can get angry.
That's true.
That doesn't mean what they were alleging was a blatant lie either.
Well, the truth can be subjective. An act that may feel deeply outrageous to you, for example, if I pinch your arm on a whim because your questions are annoying me, may seem like only a mild reprimand to me. Perspectives do matter.
True.
Well, I believe the truth is definite, and how we may feel about it has no relevance. We must be able to discern the facts from the fabrications.
What was that? By Philip K. Dick? Oh no, William Gibson said to discern the truth through the vapor of nuance, I think, was from what he said in the novel.
Facts can be elusive these days, especially when you involve the media. But enough of this.
Yeah.
In any case, the Institute was shut down.
It was.
Well, many other hospitals for the insane have faced similar fates. Bad management, if you ask me.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, Neil Stevenson said in Snow Crash, the novel Snow Crash, to condense fact from the vapor of nuance. That's a much better quote than the one I badly butchered. To condense fact from the vapor of nuance. Okay, let's see. Neil Stevenson. I reread that book not that long ago, Snow Crash. It does not hold up nearly as well as other early cyberpunk books. Yeah, there is some real questionable things happening in that novel that probably wouldn't fly too well today. Plus, of course, all the technology is very outdated. Get music box. Okay, so topics. I think I'm good. I don't need to ask you, Hodgson.
Have you heard anything about a certain Hodgson?
Probably not.
You mean the writer?
No. Yeah, he died long before Julia ever got here, and it's not like she's pouring over the old.
What writer?
The Voice in the Night, the Sargasso Sea Stories, The House on the Borderland.
House on the Borderland was a good book.
No, I mean a former patient of the Institute.
Oh. In that case, no. I have no idea.
Okay.
See you later, Julia.
Later, Julia. Okay, so, first and foremost, since we're down here already, let's go to the male wing and go see if I'm correct. I'm pretty sure I am, though. I have to give the sedative to the patient that's sticking his arm through the broken window so that we can give him a sedative and get the music box. I'm pretty sure that's what I have to do. I'm not going to look at any of these. Except this one. Oh, good. It's locked. All right, let's go. Is Bruno back yet? Nope. He probably won't be back till morning. Look at that. Pretty sure. Yeah, look, yes, and I need to... Yep, there it is. Oh, yep, I knew it. That is so dangerous. Oh, and then I need to use the keys on it. Right? Nope. Nope. There we go. The high-risk patient was sedated, so I gathered strength to carefully trespass into his realm. I bet it smells amazing in here. Am I right? Yup, music box. Finally, this was indeed the music box from my vision in Bertrand's cell. Yup. Called it. I found the scratches absolutely breathtaking. So much history in here. Really? Help me. Hell no. God. Kill me. Help. Kill me. Help me. Hell no. God. Breathtaking. Absolutely breathtaking. I feel like I'm losing my mind slowly, right? Breathtaking? Can I relock that? That's scary. Okay, so now I assume I need to get the crank for this music box, right? Let's... items. Music box. It was an elegant music box, a remnant of a bygone era. Yes. So I need to get the crank from Hodgson's body. Which I assume is in the morgue. I'm not 100%, but I assume it's in the morgue. Which... I just thought of something. And I will... Huh. I think I just thought of something silly. I'm gonna look at the map and find out if I am correct. So, male patient A, downstairs. Foyer, visiting room, yep, all that stuff is there. There I am. Library, game room, therapy room, cafeteria, kitchen, laundry, therapy room. Right. Uh-huh. So... I have been in quite a few situations in which I've been to morgues, hospitals, and other places of the dead. And they are always in lower areas. Why and how is the morgue upstairs with no elevator? Jesus fucking every single time. Every single time. I think there's you guys know at this point. Jesus. Yeah. Why is there a morgue upstairs with no means of getting the bodies up here? Oh, this is an oversight. That's a water closet. That's the laboratory. I don't think it's in there, right? No. Yeah, it wasn't here. Maybe I'll ask him about Hodgson. What's up, boss?
Dr. Miller?
Dr. Miller?
What is it this time?
What is it this time?
Just one moment of your time, please.
Let's ask you about
Are
Hodgson.
you familiar with Hodgson?
I have no idea who that is.
Oh, okay.
I'll be on my way.
All right. Did I go past it? Oh, this is the place with the running water. Do I need that running? It doesn't seem to do anything for me. So. Is it this room? No, that's the solarium, right? Yeah. Large hole, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, nothing there. Maybe it's here. Yeah, this is it. Okay. Alright, so. One of these has Hodgson in it. God, I wish I remembered which it was. Maybe it's the bloody one. Nope. Storage refrigerator was empty. Maybe I can do it automatically? Luckily, the power was on. The button was stuck. I didn't need to move anything at present. Really? Maybe I'm wrong. There's no way to open this. Panel compartment was stuck. Compartment wouldn't open. Maybe I'm wrong. No, this wasn't the number I was looking for. Oh, am I looking for a number? Okay, maybe I am. Maybe I'm not wrong. Bones. There's no way to open this. No way. I already looked in there. EO 80. No, this wasn't the number I was looking for. I don't know. I don't remember. Was there a number I was looking for? I mean, clearly I know that there's a number I'm looking for. Oh. Nope. E103? Oh, okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. With a bit of effort, I managed to hook the body back up. Wait, what? No. Here we go. Okay. The body was too heavy to move by hand. Surely there's a better way. Yeah. Cool. Alright. Alright. This dude's like 6'7" and like brolic as hell. I don't think I'm just like casually throwing him up there. Okay, let's do this. I'd have to gather my strength and open this bag. What do you mean? Gather my strength and open this bag. Maybe I gotta do it from this side. There we go. Jesus Christ! Oh, I didn't expect that. Okay. Clearly I can use a tool of some kind here. Clearly not keys. Letter opener? Oh, letter opener. Haha! Alright. Oh, God. I don't like that at all. No. Oh, I have a scalpel, apparently? Where the hell did I get that? Oh. Oh, okay. Why? Dude. Nice. That was luck. That was absolute luck. What the fuck? Yo. Oh, zip it back up, please. I was expecting him to wake up once again in another terrifying vision. I need to get away from this morgue. Why did you do that to me? Okay, I dropped it down here. Arg, due to my being on edge, the wind-up key had fallen in the drain. Where was that damn wind-up key? current was strong, carrying the wind-up key somewhere else. Oh. Jesus Christ, I'm on edge. That was... Okay. God, I'm all flustered. What is this? Oh, that's the, Yeah, I saw this. Oh, Hodgson. There he is. E-103. Oh. Hodgson's remains were right here in the morgue. Oh, jeez. Okay. I didn't realize that. I just, like, stumbled upon it. Oh, here we go. Faucets didn't work. Oh. Okay. Oh! Faucets didn't work. Faucets work. Water, drain. Drain, water. Oh, the ones I just turned off. Okay, so maybe if I turn them back on and come back in here... No. No, because there's a drain right under them. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Museum. Am I going the right way? I'm not going the right way. This way. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. Is it here? There it is. Aha, the wind-up key for the music box. I couldn't reach it from this spot. Okay, so I have to... The flow of the water was slightly dislodging the wind-up key. I damned the skies when I realized the water had carried the wind-up key through the pipe. Where could it go? Okay. The water seemed clean. So there's something else I can do with this water here. I wonder what it is. No. Oh, it's to wash something. Can I... Is there anything to wash? Hydrochloric acid. I don't know what that's for. Yeah, I don't have anything to wash. Okay, so I have to... So the water's flowing... I gotta find out where the water's flowing to. Maybe over here? Foul smell... Maybe over there? No. Okay. I don't know where that goes. Oh, man. There's no water flow here. Okay, now I'm kind of at a loss, because I don't know exactly where. Maybe back in here? I don't think so, though. Because this would be backwards. Where was that damn wind-up key? Yeah, okay. Maybe coming over here? No. Oh. No. Nothing of note. I'm worried that I'm now going to be like searching every room aimlessly. Because before, I had a clear goal in my head of where things were. And now I don't. I mean, water flows down. So, like, maybe in the basement? I just don't remember where it would be. Oh, yeah, there's nothing in here. I don't hear any water flowing. Dr. Hanwell, I can't get in there. Alright, let's go downstairs. Maybe downstairs bathroom? The music in this hallway always gets me. Door was firmly shut. Laundry room? Maybe in here? Nope, gross stuff. Yeah, I don't see any flowing water in here. There is flowing... I mean, not flowing, but there is a... I doubt the morgue drains into the... Yeah. All right, let's check like downstairs. Actually, is there a bathroom over here somewhere? Oh, there is. Okay. Oh, fantastic. Finally, the key for the music box was back in my possession. Nice. Okay. So. Items. Wind-up key. It's gone to great lengths to get this little thing, so I was firmly holding on to it. Music box. Nope, wrong one. Music box. Music box, remnant of the... Yeah, okay. Tasks. Play music box. It was now finally possible for me to play the nursery rhyme that, in theory, would prompt a reaction from Bertrand. Yep, let's go do that. Fantastic. God, my heart is still going a little bit. Uh, 102A? Is this it? Yeah. There we go. Hey, buddy. Bertrand. Oh, I missed it. Bertrand. There he was, but seemingly in a state of catatonia or trance. I wonder if he'd be of any help. Alright. Here we go. Let's do this. Let's do it. Hell yeah. Aww. Hey, Bertrand. You gonna write me a love letter? You gonna draw me a little heart? Little happy face? Little joy to the world? That doesn't look like joy to the world. That doesn't look like joy to the world. What the fuck is that? Bertrand had drawn a strange pattern on the floor. It felt like I had seen it before, and while it was a simple drawing, it overwhelmed me with a sense of dread and despair. What the fuck is that? Okay. I don't feel like this has told me anything. Mattress had a putrid stench to it. In the vision, the nurse had played the music box. Yep. Hey, buddy. Bertrand returned to his eternal trance like nothing ever happened. Oh! Okay, 1 a.m. Here we go. Psst. 1 a.m. What? Oh! Jesus! Hey, Lenny. It scared the shit out of me. What is with this episode?
Lenny, what are you doing here?
Hey, Lenny.
I was cleaning the showers, and I heard something.
What'd you hear, Lenny?
What were you doing inside that cell?
I saw something very strange. I can't explain it yet. However, a picture is beginning to form in my head, but there's still a lot I don't understand.
Maybe I can help you.
Oh, I'd like that, Lenny.
You can? Please tell me how, Lenny. I'm growing more and more desperate by the minute.
I have a key.
Oh!
I took it a long time ago, before they released us from the Institute.
Oh!
Around the time of the event.
What's the event? Also, it's got to be a key for one of the 2 directors' offices, because they're the only doors I can't get into, right?
A key for what?
Can I trust you?
Of course you can, Lenny. You and I, we go way back. We're friends, Lenny.
Of course you can, Lenny. And I trust you as well.
All right. This is the key to Dr. Hawthorne's office.
Knew it.
He knew things. There was chaos all around, and nobody saw me when I took the key
Oh,
and locked his office.
nice. Lenny. Hell yeah.
Dr. Hawthorne, of course. Ebis Baker mentioned him in one of her recordings. He was quite close to the head director, right?
And his office is on the bottom floor, near Eberschreiber.
Yes. He kept secrets inside his office. You should look inside.
Oh, yes. Okay, we're
Thanks,
moving
Lenny.
along. We're moving.
This is hugely helpful indeed.
Oh, one more thing. I was never able to enter the head director's office. None of the keys I took while cleaning worked. I think Hawthorne kept that key with him.
Okay. So, the key... Wait, kept that key with him? So I have to find his body? Is that what you're saying? Or it's in his office, maybe?
So Hawthorne's office may lead me to Hanwell's office?
Nice. Okay.
Well, here we go.
Here we go. Oh,
Here's the key.
thank you, Lenny.
And good
Oh,
luck.
Thank you, Lenny. That is huge. Oh, okay, let's do it. Let's go to his office. I'm excited. All right, let's check this out. At least I'm pretty sure that's the one that's down here. And then Hanwell's is... Hawthorne is down here. Hanwell is upstairs next to the museum. If I remember correctly. Oh! Julia's gone. Okay. Sherber. Hawthorne. Here we go, friends. This is monumental. This is a big Nope. Oh, maybe I added it to my keyring. Okay, here we go. Thanks to Lenny, I had access to Hawthorne's office. Oh, here we go. As if to foreshadow hideous revelations awaiting inside, the first drops of rain began to fall when I trespassed into Dr. Hawthorne's office. It seemed like no one else had been here for a long, long time, and yet the light is still on and working. There's like an I don't know if you can hear it. There's like an ominous like hum to this room. An antique sofa which conferred a sense of importance, matching the sober decoration of the room. Really? This is the picture you want in your office? Here we go. Number 4. Let's take a little sip of water here. All right. Confrontation in the psychiatric. No record of the venerable Hanwell Mental Institute would be complete without an account of Dr. Ellis Hawthorne. That's whose office I'm in. Companion, trusted associate, and loyal confidant of Walter Hanwell. Dr. Hawthorne's abrupt addition to the staff at the esteemed mental hospital was not without its share of controversy. He was an inscrutable character who, to the astonishment of many, quickly joined the highest ranks of the personnel list, skipping over roles held by established and arguably more qualified colleagues in the process. Dr. Hawthorne's accomplishments in the field of mental health are, for a noteworthy physician, meager at best. He rose to a certain level of public regard thanks to his imposing personality and stern countenance, rather than distinct achievements, as he had a formidable presence that allowed him to immediately command the attention of everyone in a room simply by entering it. His signature neat black suit paired with his cold, guileful gaze. Guileful gaze. I've never heard it put like that. Inspired equal measures of respect and fear in his peers. Rumors among those who were acquainted with The Institute's founder insinuate that Walter Hanwell's seemingly friendly, almost fatherly demeanor worked against him when it came to achieving his own ardent goals. It is speculated that this is the reason he chose to partner with Dr. Hawthorne, who soon proved to have more manipulative, ruthless ways of managing Hanwell Mental Institute. Over time, the grisly details of Dr. Hawthorne's practices began to surface. Many colleagues were horrified. Others who knew him well, less so. Testimonies hold that Hawthorne often engaged in heated quarrels with other staff members at the Institute. Nurses, who chose to remain anonymous, claimed that medical instruments previously thought to be lost would appear scattered around his office. While it's not unusual for a physician to work with dangerous tools such as scissors and scalpels, dangerous tools such as scissors, it is far more common to find them mishandled in an unsterilized environment. Oh, it is far from common to find them mishandled and in an unsterilized environment. Nonetheless, this particular form of misconduct in Dr. Hawthorne's career could not be confirmed, and was dismissed as malicious gossip from disgruntled employees. Of course, this note that I'm looking at is in Dr. Hawthorne's office. So he looked at this, he saw this, and he probably cleaned house. He found these rumors, he found this, and he probably cleaned house. Or he kept it as an amusement that they couldn't catch him. Seems like that kind of guy too. Dubious stories of patients secretly taken to his office late at night have not been verified either. Interesting. Books on medicine and, unsurprisingly, psychiatry. The ocean still loomed outside, its hypnotic ebb and flow presaging further horror. The window was sealed shut. The window was sealed shut. Darn, I didn't get to finish reading that. Dr. Ellis Hawthorne, psychiatrist. One thing was certain, he had an impressive career in his field. The diploma confirmed that Dr. Hawthorne was a renowned individual and, regardless of his behavior, a valuable asset to the Institute. While the sofa seemed comfortable, and I was quite tired, sitting down was not an option. Yeah, it is like 1 a.m. now, isn't it? Oh, there's another note there. Oh, look at all this. Okay. Oh, there's the other key. There's the fucking key we need right there. Oof, okay, here we go. This is another long one. Let me take a drink. Okay, let's do this. I'm afraid my colleague, Anne, has elected to take an inferior direction in her career. That's Schreiber, right? Anne, that's her first name? I try to be open-minded while considering new ideas, but my goodwill doesn't extend so far as resorting to shortcuts when it comes to the advancement of healing arts. As much as I can fathom, the notion of an integral approach, contemplating the impact of emotions in our behavior, biology is definite. Our physical body reacts to physical impulses. We could spend ages assessing the mind's response to kind words, but ultimately, it is the configuration of our phenotypes that matter. One cannot possibly identify a subcortical disorder by means of a conversation. The direct stimulus of cells will always secure the path to success when dealing with an obvious alteration to the brain. Yet, Schreiber insists on her holistic approach, which inevitably devolves into a waste of time. Our society is crumbling. Swift action is necessary, and in the case of this establishment, we are also spending valuable resources, which are dwindling every day, on her theories. Since I was hired at Hanwell Mental Institute, I've had the good fortune to work with various unique patients, investing a great deal of time in learning about their issues. Many of these are behavioral complications, deeply rooted in their minds, without a clear solution. Miserable subjects exhibiting a debased attitude who couldn't possibly fit in the world of civilized men. I find value in dedicating efforts to those without real hope, patients unable to produce a single neurotransmission that results in meaningful stream of thought, productive to society. But phony misfits who merely demand attention, the paranoid, the lonely who mistakenly confuse the cacophony of modern life assaulting our senses each day with actual mental problems. Eberschreiber can fritter her hours away as much as she wants. My issue is the money involved. In the end, our existence is a biological accident. It's the glorious expression of our genetic material that confers meaning to our lives, and the only tried and proven way to deal with the ailments of our bodies is via the practice of standard medicine, and thus a shattered brain can only be fixed by physical means. Interesting. Okay, so he thought he could fix any sort of mental issue with physical stimulus and... Okay. It was a selection of books on philosophy. Dr. Hawthorne... None of the books were going to help me. None of the books were going to... None of the I wish I would repeat things if I don't read them fast enough. Ooh, let's take that key first. If Lenny was right, then this was the key to the director's office, which was now in my power. Oh my god. Oh my god. What? That is a lot to read. But I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm gonna need a drink. Again. Okay, let's see. First of all, let's grab that. Oh, is that another reel-to-reel to watch upstairs? Fantastic. Okay. Can I do anything with this?
This is the next subject. Yes, we may proceed. Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
Hello, Leonard.
Oh
You
no,
remember
Lenny.
me? I'm Dr. Hawthorne.
What do you want?
Well, you may not remember this, but yesterday you went inside a place, a big room.
Oh.
We need to know what happened in there. What did you see?
What?
I don't remember.
Lenny.
You need to make a big effort to remember, Lenny, or unpleasant things may happen.
There was a tunnel, but not ours. Things looked different. The smell, oh, such a bad smell. And then, no.
What happened next, Lenny?
At the end of the tunnel, I entered a room. Oh, my head was in pain. So much pain.
Lenny. Oh.
Describe that room for me.
I don't want to go back. I don't want to remember.
Describe that room. Now.
It's so large. The walls are strange, with shapes I've never seen, and there's a glow everywhere. And in the center,
What is at the center of the room?
no.
What did you see?
My head is pounding.
Think. Think. Remember.
Wow.
No.
What a
no,
piece
no,
of shit.
no.
How dare he treat Lenny like this? Hawthorne, use that. What are you going to
You
use?
must remember, Lenny, for our sakes.
Oh, cracking sounds.
What did you see?
Oh my god, what are they doing to Lenny? Oh. Someone in the background is saying keep going. I guarantee it's
Recorder.
Hanwell.
He's ready to speak again.
Because he hired Hawthorne to do his dirty work. Yo. Fuck these people. I'm gonna read that. I just want to see what my journal updated with. Okay. Explore the director's office. The key, which, yep. So I gotta go upstairs. And now play Hawthorne's reel, which was upstairs. Yep. Topics. Bertrand's symbol. What was the reason behind the strange symbol, Bertrand? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go over that stuff on the next episode. Let's read this first, and then we can call it. It's already just over an hour. And this is a long one. Take a sip of water. Alright, let's do this, friends. Medical journal. Wary as I am about recording such notes on paper, Walter insisted that we thoroughly document these experiments for the benefit of our research. It's true that the process of writing in a journal allows one to more efficiently collect thoughts and ideas. That is very true. If I need to, I have a terrible memory, and if I need to remember something, I will write it down. I had a friend, and she had a terrible memory as well, for a different reason, but she insisted that I write things down to help with my memory problems as well. And honestly, it helps. It really does. It forms new pathways because you do it in a different way. However, I'll have to strengthen security measures to begin with. I've asked the janitorial staff to refrain from cleaning my office. At first, we tried straightforward questions. What did they see? Could they hear any sounds? How large is the chamber? Yet they seemed to have no recollection of the encounter. Next, we followed with a set of more specific inquiries. What is the being inhabiting that chamber? Does it look like an animal? Can you describe its shape? What is this? Are things getting supernatural? I know I asked this last episode or the episode before about supernatural things, did it move? Nothing worked. Their minds are completely blank, as if that moment was erased from their memories. However, there's no question that whatever happens inside that chamber provokes a severe reaction in them. The procedure is rudimentary, to say the least, but effective. We tie a rope around each person's waist and push them inside, resisting the temptation to gaze beyond the threshold with all our might. It's hard to tell from our vantage point next to the doorway what transpires in the interior, but we don't sense any movement. Apparently, the patients remain still or are paralyzed even. After a few minutes, we firmly pull the rope and haul them out. Bruises are inevitable as they hit the ground, but there's no better way of doing this. They don't react to any stimulation while in that chamber. Walter then uses the device to lock that strange door. Uses the device. What device? He's far more knowledgeable than me in such esoteric matters. Maybe that symbol is the room, or maybe it's the device. We believe what the patients experience is unbearable fear. Our initial guess is that they were becoming paralyzed was correct after all. It's like they shut down the presence of that blasphemous form before them. The human brain is such a marvelous organ. Even their deeply damaged minds react to protect them when they're in danger. As we drag them out of that ancient room, we can discern an expression of absolute dread on their faces. Insane or not, human emotions are still the same, yet they return to their old selves shortly afterwards, as we drive them back upstairs. I now understand what we must do. The goal is to instill fear. Their minds are clearly processing the visual information. The theory is that if we are unable to reproduce the conditions of the encounter, we should be able to recover details about it. Even if one patient is unable to describe it all, we could piece together a more accurate picture from multiple recollections. Our current approach is savage. We subject them to extreme situations in hopes of prompting a reaction. I'm not proud of blatantly beating someone like some goon, but the promise of the knowledge and purpose concealed in that chamber is too powerful and supersedes my dignity. However, these methods aren't working. Then why are you doing it? If they're not working, why are they doing it? If it clearly doesn't work the first 100 fucking times, the next 100 times it's not gonna fucking work either. Stop beating the mental patients. Fucking assholes. Jesus. They react to pain and they cry and scream, but they don't do anything else. It's not true fear. We are not replicating the conditions well enough. Wow. Okay. This afternoon I spoke with Herber about the regression she's observing in Group E. Of course I had to play the fool, but her incessant babbling formed an idea in my mind. So he was specifically using, that's why Group E had such regression. That's why Group E was having problems. That's why Group E was the test group for many other things. Also, it was the test group for her new way of dealing with mental health problems, but also test group E was the one that Hawthorne was using to work the minds. Which also, through the minds, we found this chamber with some being or entity which gave true fear. Okay. Interesting. Okay, for instance, H has pyrophobia. The mere thought of fire or talking about it makes him tremble in fear. Scherber recalled an instance during one of her therapy sessions in which a patient casually said something random about firefighters, and H instantly became agitated, tears rolling down his face. Following this revelation, I took him to the boiler room. The incandescent red glow from the incinerators, the shadows flickering on the walls, and the intense heat emanating from every corner of the room caused a wild reaction in him. Oh no, is that the one where I found his stuff down there? Or his records? I proceeded to question him about the encounter, and finally an actual detail emerged. He said big, but it's not enough. More stimulation is required. Further efforts have involved more extreme measures. Simply placing the gas burner in front of him provoked a state of shock, not unlike what we surmise occurs within the walls of that room. Poor soul, H can't grasp that an industrial incinerator is far more dangerous than a small laboratory burner. But who am I to judge his emotions? However, you know why? Because that's probably why he got burned. It's from a burner, not a furnace. However, that state of fear wouldn't allow me to press on. He didn't respond to any of my inquiries, just kept silently staring at the flame, so I moved the burner closer to his chest. Man, I don't like this guy. I'm gonna burn this room to the ground. Leveraging their fears is indeed the key. Oh my god. So you're just taking all these poor mental patients and subjecting them to what they fear the most over and over in worse situations? Leveraging their fears is indeed the key. We managed to obtain much more information from these new sessions than all our previous efforts. A picture is beginning to form. JC, afraid of the dark. LH, brittle bones. RB, sexual act. BL, denigration. That is what we learned today about Hawthorne. And Hanwell too, because he approves of this, and I'm assuming he was the other voice in the background when they were torturing Lenny on the tape. Really makes me not want this place to be reopened. Not only did we have to watch the tape next time, or the reel-to-reel, we need to go question the other guy about the shit that's going on here. But yeah, we learned a lot of fucked up stories today. But we advanced a lot. Not only did we get the music box, we got the we did the autopsy, we got the key, we got the music box. We got so much done today. And on that note, until next time, thanks for playing with me. Stay safe, friends.